Punks and hobgoblins, we are back here at Boreology to analyze in depth every pro player with scientific method and empirical data to determine who is the best and who is the worst pro player in Age of Empires 4. If you do not agree with this list, you may go deport yourself because you are wrong.
Right.
All right. In all seriousness, this list is not about who's the best, who's the worst. Maybe sometime I'll do a tier list on who I think has been consistently the best over their career, even if their career's been short. This list is about who is the most entertaining to watch. Now, I'm going to try to avoid their personality. In other words, if they're a streamer, I'm not trying to include that. I'm talking about like if you're watching their game on a, say, EGC TV tournament or something like that, who is the most entertaining gameplay to watch? Are they just going by the book and you've seen this game played 70 times and you just don't care? Or are they a cool player? They throw cool stuff in, that kind of thing. Now, I will say most of these players have moments like are really entertaining moments. Pretty much every player on this list has had great moments. But in general, who's the most consistently fun and engaging and like what's going to happen next to watch? Again, this list is not about who's the best and who's the worst. In fact, some of the best players can be some of the less interesting players to watch sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to put on my sunglasses to look smarter, to show you that this is a very scientific list and we are using empirical data. Now, let's jump right into it. Okay, so Crackety. This is Crackety. Yeah, this is Crackety. Okay, I'm going to be honest. He's not really playing at the pro level. I'm not actually sure why he's on this list. I'm going to be totally honest with you. He's a caster. Because I'm not sure why I put him on this list, I'm going to put him in boo. I'm booing myself, I guess, because I don't know why I put him on this list. Whatever. Whatever. He's boo. Okay, Crackety, no offense, dude. You're like the best caster. Actually, I should do a casters tier list. I think I saw Anatan do a casters tier list one time. He got roasted. But, I mean, Crackety is probably... is he the best caster? He's one of the best casters, and he's a great player, don't get me wrong. He's Conk 4, I guess, but like he's not like some of these other guys are like actually competing. Okay. Who is this? Is this Wham or Puppy Paul? I think this is Wham. Yeah, this is Wham. Okay. I'm going to be totally honest. A couple weeks ago, I would have put Wham, or before the last tournament, the last tournament where Wham, the tournament where the land tournament.
You're a mess, Carl.
The last LAN tournament where Beastyqt and MarineLord won. Wham, I thought was the most entertaining he's been in that tournament. He did really good. He tried different strats. I just liked watching him. In fact, I liked watching him more than like MarineLord in that tournament for sure. So I'm actually going to put him in great. I will say in the past, I haven't really watched a ton of Wham or Puppy Paul. I would have just put him in the yeah, you're good. We get it. You're super good. You won the game. Cool. But I would put him actually great. Like he was pretty fun to watch. I enjoyed watching him in that tournament. We'll see in the future. Okay. Who is this? Is this CSO? This is CSO, right? Yeah, I think this is CSO. Okay. I'm going to put him in great. I'm going to be honest. He's definitely... I would put him higher if it weren't for some other players that just make him look not that wild. Like, he's actually more mellow when you... Okay, maybe he's amazing. Now, we're going to put him in great. We'll put him top of great. He's okay. He's okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't watch a lot of CSO games. I haven't seen a lot. The only one I did is that one tournament where he and Louis did really good. But he's okay. Okay, who is this? Oh, this is Beastyqt. Okay, Beastyqt is the GOAT. Okay, so this one's a little unique because this guy doesn't really play. He's more like Crackety. He's probably Crackety's level, right? Let's be honest. But the reason I did put him on here intentionally, Crackety, you were a mistake. I'm sorry. I apologize. Beastyqt's on here seriously because I love watching this guy play in team games. He doesn't even stream or anything, but I see him play with other players. He's really good. He's just really good. He's good at managing things. He does interesting boom strategies. So if we're talking about team games, he's amazing. I love watching Beastyqt. Plus, he's just got a great personality. Okay, I know we're trying not to get into personality. We're just talking about gameplay, but I'm biased towards Beastyqt. I really like the guy. He seems great. Okay, Corvinus, the GOAT. Obviously, he's got to go in GOATed tier. Or maybe he's top of amazing. Again, we're not talking about FFA or anything. We're talking about like actual like competition games, like real games, and or KP tournaments or whatever. And he competes in a lot of this stuff. Okay, we'll put him in top of amazing. He's not goated. If we're talking about in general, he's goated. But like just off gameplay, the reason I like Corvinus is because he tries weird things. Like he doesn't do your typical build order. And I know build orders are overrated anyway. Build orders, all a build order is your first 3-4 minutes of the game, right? Your first 3-4 minutes of feudal. Thing is, Corvinus doesn't even follow that. So that's why like Corvinus, I feel like he doesn't play as rope at the beginning stages as some of the other players. Okay, Puppy Paul. Love Puppy Paul. He's great. I would, though, actually consider him to be one of the, okay, we get it, you're really good, but this guy he's not trying a ton of stuff. And in my experience, in tournaments, I don't really see him do his money weird and crazy things. Again, if we were ranking this off skill, this list would be so different. I mean, the two Canadian dudes would be way higher, right? I mean, they're really, really good. But like off like how much I like to watch them, yeah, okay. They're good. Like, cool. I just watch you obliterate Core W, the GOAT, the absolute bleeding GOAT. I love this guy. He's great. Okay. Maybe he's not that great, but I got a soft spot for Core because, he's Core W and, he loses a lot, but, that's cool because when he wins, it makes it even cooler. And sometimes he does weird stuff like dropping barracks in your front yard and things like that. Okay, maybe he's not goated. I got to save goated. Okay, so he's going to go in amazing. He'll go top of amazing. Everybody loves Core W. He's a rising star in my opinion. Core W, the GOAT. All right, Anatan, baby. Listen, maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I'm a little biased against towards Anatan because I love the guy. Like, I don't even understand half the words he says, like on his stream when he streams or when he casts. Like, I really don't. But dude, I love this guy. I think this guy's goated. I love Anatan. Sometimes he plays really wild, especially when he plays against other wild players on this list. Love him. He's awesome. Anatan, just really, really cool. Love Anatan. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could go into more about, just go watch some Anatan games. He's not as crazy, again, as some of these other guys, but just off pure entertainment. Like, listen, if somebody's casting a game and I hear that Anatan's playing versus, like, I don't know, Core W, and then, like, CSO's playing against Puppy Paw, I'm going to watch the Anatan match. Just straight up. You get it? Okay. Vortex. So, I like watching Vortex for a different reason than most players. I'm going to put him, like, right here. But the reason I'm putting him there is not really because he plays uniquely. I don't feel like he does. I feel like he plays rope strategy good. Like, he's crazy good. Like, maybe he's one of the best. He might be top 3 player in the world right now. He might be top 1. I don't know. But I'm going to be honest. The main reason I like watching him is I call the MarineLord factor, and that's just pure skill. Like, he's just really, 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 really good. And on water maps, he's really good. I like watching him beat people like MarineLord or whoever else. So he's just really good. Some people you just like watching because they're just so good. All right, who do we rank next? Okay, let's go ahead and do Lucifron. So I'm going to put Lucifron in yeah, you're good because I haven't seen him much. So maybe he's great, but he's probably one of my least watched players. So I'm going to put him in yeah, you're good. Again, respect to all these guys. They're all awesome. Just, I haven't seen him much. So yeah, you're good. Okay. Louis MT. Louis MT is sometimes, I feel like he just plays like everybody else, like a super good player, like a Vortex. But I'm going to put him in amazing. Because in Baltoon, I'm putting Baltoon here as a placeholder because I'm biased. He really should be in Boo because he really shouldn't be on this list, but I'm biased. But yeah, I'm actually going to put this guy, actually, I'm going to put him top of amazing. I mean, okay, you can't beat Core W, right? Right? Okay, fine. Core W, maybe we're being too biased towards Core W. Okay, fine. Louis MT, top of amazing. Why? Because I like the kid. He's great. And because not only does he play super good, but he also doesn't, I feel like he plays differently than, say, Vortex or Beastyqt or MarineLord a lot of times. And I just like to watch him. I like to watch Louis MT go up against those guys because the games tend to be, like, different. Like, they don't play the same. All right, who is this? Oh, guys, we've reached the moment. We've reached the moment in the video. We found the absolute greatest of all time. If you don't know who this guy is, you clearly have never watched the biggest streamer in Age of Empires 4, Beastyqt. Now, you might be saying, Borology, you're a certified idiot. You would be right. However, I'm not saying this is Beastyqt, but this guy is only known to anyone, for the most part, because of Beastyqt. Okay, he does have his own stream. I don't care. He's great on his own stream. He's great on Beastyqt's stream. I love watching this guy. He's got a great personality. I love watching him play. Why? Because he picks on people. So I'm going to put him in GOATed because he's absolute GOAT. I don't care if he's not a pro player. Jigglypuff, Jigglyturd, the GOAT. Everybody should like him. This guy is going to be the #1 player in the world. I have no doubt. He will beat everybody except for maybe Core W. Listen, 2 years from now, the top tier tournament is going to be Jigglypuff versus Core W. Okay, Beastyqt, MarineLord, old news, doesn't matter. It's going to be Jigglypuff versus Core W. All right. As you can see, I made a change for Demu because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't understand this player. Like, he plays interesting sometimes, which is cool, but a lot of times he plays what I consider kind of what you would think he's going to play, right? He does try a lot of different things, but this guy is like the most inconsistent player I've ever seen. Not like he's inconsistent in his strategies, which is cool. He's inconsistent in his skill, at least in my opinion. Like, what is happening? Like, some games I watch him, like, again, this is from a certified bronze player who doesn't know squat, but like, he just gets obliterated by, I know this list is not about skill, but like, I find Demu just so interesting. In fact, maybe I should put him higher, but I'm going to put him in his own tier. I'm going to put him in his own tier. Just, like what happened? Like last game versus this game? Like, did you do drugs between the games, or like we don't understand? If I'm talking about just like streamer personality, Demu's great. I love his personality. Guy's always smiling. He just brings up the atmosphere. Really got to love Demu. But like, I really don't understand. Like his skill consistency is crazy. Like he loses and then he just destroys his opponent, and then he doesn't make a S tier tournament at all. But then like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, B. So in my humble opinion, I think B is one of the more entertaining players to watch. Now, I'll be honest, I don't see a ton of B games, but if I hear a matchup, a specific matchup called B Anatan, I'm in, baby. I'm in. And for that reason alone, I'm putting B up with Anatan. I love watching these guys. I'm super biased against these guys, or for these guys. I love watching these guys. I mean, honestly, obviously, Jigglypuff is, I mean, he's S++ tier. But other than Jigglypuff, these guys are absolute goats of the industry. They're the best of all time for just what is happening kind of thing. But not like in the inconsistency of Demu. They're like consistently inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? Inconsistent in what in the world is happening kind of thing. And I love that. All right. MarineLord, baby. So I like watching MarineLord because it's fun to watch him absolutely obliterate people. And for that, I'm going to put him in top of great. Okay, maybe he should be higher. See, this is a hard one because sometimes it's like, okay, whatever, he destroyed you. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm going to put top of great because in tournaments, and again, I'm talking about tournaments, I feel like a lot of times, yes, it's really cool to watch him play really good, but I put like the great category is either just, okay, they do some interesting stuff like these guys, or they're just super, super good, like MarineLord and Vortex. These are more for like interesting, fun players. Now, okay, again, Baltoon doesn't really count. I just like the guy. But all these other guys, I just find to be interesting players. Corvinus maybe should be a bit lower, but you know what? I'm biased. Also, what is that haircut? I like that haircut. It's weird and it's wild. So, okay, he's going amazing for that haircut. The Boar is obviously the most interesting player of all. I mean, listen, Jigglypuff, okay, I don't know. It's between Jigglypuff and the Boar. Like, and besides, Jigglypuff basically plays like the Boar. Like, he just runs around like a headless chicken and just kills stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, but watching the Boar kill people's villagers, and when a pro player loses villager to a Boar, I mean, it's like, it's the greatest moment of all time. Like, you've never seen a better moment than that. I mean, personally, on my level, I'm losing like 10 villagers to every time I kill a Boar. I gotta pull like 20 to 30 villagers to kill a Boar successfully without losing half of them. But watching a pro player lose stuff against a Boar, I mean, it's the best thing you can watch. But again, both of them headless chickens, so I love watching the Boar and Jigglypuff pretty much in the same echelon. All right, the GOAT, Beastyqt. Now, if we're talking about pure personality, like we're talking about how entertaining this guy is to watch while he's like can talk and he's on stream, he's S tier. I mean, obviously he's the greatest of all time. If we're talking about that, if we're talking about ranking streamers and entertaining personalities and how much they benefited the industry and how fun they are to watch, Beastyqt is the GOAT. Him and Jigglypuff. But if we're talking about how much like if you're just watching him, like say someone's casting one of his games on a tournament, I personally think he plays like these other two guys. I would say he's basically on, I'm going to put him above these two guys because I feel like he tries cooler stuff sometimes. He does. In fact, okay, Corvinus, I'm sorry. You can't be that high. Baltoon, I'm biased and I'm prejudiced and I don't care. These guys, because they're Core W and Louis MT, right? But these two right here, Corvinus plays interesting, but it's not quite interesting enough to beat three guys who just play super, super good. Okay, I'm going to put him right here and put him above these guys just because I feel like in some tournament games, you see him do wild stuff. And I mean wild stuff. Like that one tournament game where he was Deli and he almost killed all the Roost Lane Marks and MarineLord. Goated game. In fact, I don't know, maybe I should put him in amazing. Dang, I don't know. Okay, these guys are placeholders just because I like these guys, okay? You get it. But this guy, I know MarineLord does do some crazy stuff too sometimes. I feel like he doesn't do as much crazy stuff as Beastyqt though. Okay, Beastyqt's got to go amazing. Again, I'm biased against Baltoon because I like watching him team games. Baltoon doesn't really count, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, I got to go amazing just because sometimes, once in a while, he does crazy stuff and he sometimes loses. In fact, he loses a lot of times with it. This is not about you winning or losing. This is about how fun you are to watch. Anyway, I'm going to put him in amazing. Beastyqt, the GOAT. Okay. Who is this? Vladimir? Vladdy? I'm going to be honest. This guy is, yeah, you're good. Like, I've seen him do very interesting stuff. And again, if you want to go watch a YouTube channel about how to play Age of Empires 4, go to him. I mean, Beastyqt and other people have really good tutorials and things, but Vladimir, whatever his name is, he's really good at teaching. I will say a lot of it's member only, so you have to actually like join his membership list or something. So that's kind of a downside. But I mean, it's understandable, I guess. I mean, he needs to make money. But over just watching his gameplay, I don't find it near as interesting as like he's not high enough in skill as these guys, and he's not near as interesting as some of these guys. So I'm going to say, yeah, you're good. Again, this list or this row right here is not you suck. This is you're awesome. All these guys are awesome. But, you know, it's like you're awesome in the stereotypically awesome way. I want to watch games more because, whoa, you're crazy. You're a lunatic. Which brings us to, I can't believe is this guy 12 because he looks like a, you know, just a innocent little boy, which is awesome. Like if that's what he is, like that's great. I did not picture this. You know, does anyone even know who this is? This, my good sir and ma'am and punks and hobgoblins, is none other than the GOAT, the absolute greatest of all time. Okay, I'm sorry, Jigglypuff and the boy, you're not quite the greatest. The best of all time, Micah. Micah. Oh my goodness. If you didn't watch Micah in the last tournament, I think it was against CSO and maybe some other people. What? Dude, listen. What? I don't even know what I watched. I don't know if the guy sucks, but he's like the best player. Like he's a gold player, but he's so good at sucking that he's like Conk 4. Like or he's just crazy. Like he might just be mentally insane. I don't know. The guy does the most weird, what is happening strategies I have ever seen. Like honestly, guys, Micah, you just go watch Micah games. And some of the stuff though he does is amazingly goated. Like he played Japanese against Roos. I don't even remember who was playing Roos, but he played with the Shinobis from Japan. He jumped 3 Shinobis in as soon as Roos hit Castle Age, disabled both his archer ranges and his TC. No Vills, no horse rider archers, right? The dude, and he lost the Shinobi, but he successfully jumped in, disabled all 3, died. Boom. That's insane. Like as soon as the guy hit Castle, disabled. Basically, it was GG after that. And he was raiding with Shinobi. He kept all 3 Shinobi alive from the very beginning and killed Vills with them. Crazy. Anyway, I love watching Micah. This guy looks like he's 12, but that's even more awesome to me. I love that this kid is like picking on these big names. Okay, again, everyone's going to hate me in the tier list for this list. They're like, how is Beastyqt and MarineLord and Vortex and Wham and Puppy Paw so low? Screw it. I don't care. This list, again, is about how much I like watching these players play. I feel like Battletune is just an interesting team player. That's the only reason he's on this list. I don't know why Crackety's on this list. That's why he's in this category. These guys are, yeah, they're really good. I don't find them particularly interesting. Demu, I don't really understand Demu at all, but he's good. Like, he's really good. I just don't understand him. These guys are really great, or they're more interesting, but they're not as pure skill. And then, honestly, Wham should probably be higher than CSO. Yeah. And then these guys, really awesome to watch. Some of them I'm biased against, like these 2 guys. Okay, Core W. Okay, Core W, you can't be higher than Beastyqt. I'm sorry. You can't be higher than Beastyqt. Louis is a really fun player to watch. Personally, if I had to pick 3 of my favorite players to watch, other than the GOATs of the Boar and Jigglypuff, I would have to say Micah, Anatand, and B. I'll be honest. If I pick 3 players, pro players, if Micah is considered, I don't even know what to make top 30, but really just crazy players to watch. Love watching these guys. Anyway, that's fact. That's the list. Let me put my glasses back on. Fact. Deal with it. All right, now back to the Boarology Labs where I can cook up some more facts for you guys to chew on.